You got the kind of playing that could be so smooth, yeah. Give me the puck, score a goal, or else forget about it. But for real, that was smooth. That was a smooth goal. That was a smooth playing of shipping up Boston, if I do say so myself. Sorry if I'm not really in it too much. I got a nice present. I got a nice present for my family. Watch hockey get drunk. That game was fun. That game is very, very fun. Bruins fans, it is not knocking out! Because that is a 6-2 victory over the New York Islanders. Welcome back to Into the Den, everybody. Oh man, what a game! What a game! Now, before we start actually talking about the game tonight, let's go over this. Why are 3 of the players that scored goals tonight in the negative on offense? Look at that. I am trying so hard here. Bergeron, negative on offense. McAvoy, negative on offense. DeBrusk in his first game back from injury, negative on offense. What's up with that? Don't care. It was don't care. Because ultimately what matters most is the fact that Jake DeBrusk is back. Jake DeBrusk, after missing 17 games, is finally back in a Boston Bruins uniform playing. And on what better night than Hockey Is For Everyone night? On Hockey Is For Everyone night, especially when facing off against the Islanders. If you don't know why it's important to specify that it was against that Hockey Is For Everyone night, it happened against the Islanders, allow me to explain. About earlier in January, the Islanders were going to have their own Hockey Is For Everyone night, just as the Flyers had done so before. During the Flyers one, there was the infamous incident of Ivan Provorov not at all participating in warm-ups because he is a Russian Orthodox Christian, and his beliefs are that homosexuality is a sin. That sparked a big controversy, and a lot of us expected that the other NHL teams in the league would do better, especially with the Islanders coming up pretty soon with their own Hockey Is For Everyone night, and especially for a team with as good a bromance at that time as Matt Barzal and Anthony Beauvillier. And then they ended up and then ultimately they decided, no, we're still going to have Hockey Is For Everyone night, but we're not going to have rainbow jerseys, and we're not going to have rainbow tape. So then what's the point? And look, I hear arguments all the time about how I don't like Hockey Is For Everyone night because it's forcing politics in our face. It's when I just want to watch hockey, and gay people are already accepted, and this and that and this and that. First of all, if you're really against politics in hockey, I don't understand why you don't care about having to. I don't understand if you're so against politics in hockey, why you still want the anthem to be played at every single game, and why you like military night so much. And second of all, queer people have been in this country as of lately made to be the freaking public enemy number one. And remember, back in September and again in November, Boston Children's Hospital had received 2 bomb threats centered around their care for transgender kids. To clear up any sort of misconception, no bottom surgery does not happen to children. Bottom surgery, which is a cosmetic surgery, happens to people. Most doctors will only allow that to happen for people in the age of majority, over the age of 18. They can recommend puberty blockers, which are entirely reversible, and they have been used for precocious puberty in the past, and continue to be used so to this day. And they can be, and as a result, they've also been used to as treatment for as a way to stall puberty until a later time for trans kids to actually come up with an actual further understand and whether they really are trans. The frickin' Club Q shooting happened in last year. Over the between Trans Day of Remembrance in 2021 and Trans Day of Remembrance in 2022, over 60 trans people were freaking murdered or committed suicide as a result of their transphobic bullying. Which, by the way, that 41% joke that people like to tell about trans people, yeah, a lot of that is as a result of transphobic bullying, of the repercussions of coming out as transgender, and the fact that politicians constantly legislate whether or not we actually should be able to be counted as freaking human. All of it under the guise of protecting women's rights. Here's the thing. Women's rights are not being compromised for queer people. Women's rights are not at all being compromised in the societal accommodations of transgender people. And if you want to say, oh, what about the bathroom? No. Trans people just want to use the freaking bathroom. Trans people just want to use the freaking bathroom. And fun fact, if you force them into men's, and if you force trans women into men's bathrooms, they are far more likely to get assaulted there than if you simply allow than women are if you simply allow trans people to piss in the women's bathroom. The point I'm trying to make in this long-winded speech about hockey is for everyone is until cisgender people actually face some legitimate oppression, some legitimate societal oppression, shut up about it. Just shut up about it. Just shut up about it and take a hint from take a hint from Tyler. Only steers and queers in Texas, and I'm not a cow. Oh, Sagan, because that dude is a freaking G. He is ridiculously accepting. He does a lot of great work in Texas for queer people, and just an upstanding guy. Makes me sad that we got rid of him on the Bruins. Oh shit, that's right. That's right. I was supposed to be talking about the game. Frick. I'm not gonna lie. You're lucky that I saw this game at all. I was so close to So a little backstory. I was doing I like to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Today was supposed to be a massive Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel tournament. I almost did that instead of this game. I'm so glad that I saw this game instead, because Jake DeBrusk is back, and he showed it off in the first period. He looked great he looked pretty damn good all game, but oh my god. Casey Cizikas goes for hooking Charlie Coyle, and within the first the first little bit of that power play, By the way, fantastic that we're scoring on the power play. Jake DeBrusk open in the front slot, just fakes to the post and puts it 5-hole on Semyon Varlamov to put the Bruins up 1-0 less than 3 minutes into the game. But we're not done. Oh, we're not done. We're not done on that. A little bit later, the bottom line, fantastic work. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The check line for this game didn't really do well. Did not really do well. Zaka, Krejci, Pasternak, none of them really had fantastic. None of them really had fantastic games. I'm honestly a little bit. I'm honestly a little bit frustrated that Pasternak didn't score in this game. But this game was just a freaking feast your eyes on our bottom six, especially that bottom line. That bottom line went so hard tonight. Freaking, they put in work. Foligno going on a short curl, short curl, hooking towards the net and just shooting and just firing a shot on. It deflects off a defenseman's skate. Pass Varlamov, 2-0 Bruins. And then what's even better, Charlie McAvoy, Mr. Snackavoy. He's wide open at the top of the slot. He's winding up. He knows the puck is coming his way. He's already got his hands back and just cracks it in, sniping all the way from nearly the blue line. Bruins up 3-0 at the end of the first. Second period starts, and we allow a goal that honestly I don't know how Omar could have stopped this one. Anders Lee gets the entry and sees Kyle Palmieri just screaming on the far post. He forechecks it to him, and Omar is just overcommitted. He gets back just a split second too late. Honestly, that hurt. It hurt not just because we let in a goal, but it reminded me of what made the 2021 bubble playoffs so frustrating to me. Was the fact that we didn't have an answer to the Islanders whenever they played the forecheck, and tonight on that goal they played the forecheck and we didn't have answers for it. If the goalie has to touch the puck, it means that the other 5 skaters ahead of him made a mistake, and all of them made a mistake on allowing this one. And I mean, give him credit. Kyle Palmieri had a fantastic game tonight. Honestly, the best player on the. He absolutely was the best player on the Islanders tonight. Just a little bit later, though, we end up on a 4-on-4 from Scott Mayfield, pretty much slew-footing Nick Foligno, and 4 seconds later, off the face-off, Marchand ends up going for high sticking against Adam Pelech. I didn't know what was happening when I didn't know that this was high sticking at first because my dad and I were in 99 restaurant. We're in the 99, always a real deal. And we didn't. As a result, we didn't have any sound. But it definitely did look like Marchand got Pelech with the butt end of the stick. And unfortunately, that is unfortunately high sticking. But it doesn't matter because we end up getting something that I did not expect at all. A 4-on-4 goal. A 4-on-4 goal. DeBrusk fires it. It deflects off the glass is up, arcs right in front of the net, and Bergie just, oh, captain, my captain. And right in front of the net, Varlamov is way out of position. And he just pots it. He just pots it right in, put the Bruins up 4-1. A little bit after the 4-on-4 ends up dying, Andy Andrioff with one of the worst cross-ice passes I've ever seen. I don't know who that was to. According to Hockey Stat Cards, he had the absolute worst defensive game tonight. Like, take a look at this. Right here. Look at how much the defensive thing is going into the negative. Awful pass. Like, I don't know who that was to. Do you? But he ends up going to the what was it? It goes off the boards lazily, and Frederick just picks it up. He circles into the offensive zone. Outweights the defenseman, snipes all the way from the pretty much from where McAvoy scored in the first period. He snipes to and gets the Bruins up 5-1. 5-1. By this time I'm like jowls deep in mozzarella moons and talking to my dad about trade deadline stuff that I don't even know, that I didn't even really see what happened, but Zacha ends up firing on net. The puck rattles around and at like the back of the crease, and we think that Foligno scores on this, but no, and he kind of does, but not in the way that you think. Foligno instead, Foligno causes the goal, but he doesn't get credit for it. Instead, his stick pushes the puck in, but more as like his stick is behind Ryan Pollock's stick, and so he pushes it, and Pollock's stick is the thing that taps the puck into the net. So now we're at 6-1 Boston. Every single line has a goal. The defense has a goal. We're rolling. We're going to the third period, and the Bruins are definitely more so clamping down on defense. And there ends up being a point where Linus Olmark gets flooded with both team players on his team and players not on his team, and Matt Martin just takes the loose puck and blasts it from the center, blast it from up the gut to cut the lead to 4. With 6.5 minutes remaining, I don't know, this game, and that's where the game ends. The game ends 6-2, and the Bruins have had a fantastic game. Now, on Monday, it is President's Day. The Bruins are playing against the Ottawa Senators, a team that they have lost to twice this season. The Bruins, after this win, are 42-8-5 for 89 points. The Ottawa Senators are 26-24-4, the second worst team in the division, have 56 points. I do not want to see the Bruins lose to the Ottawa Senators. Just do me this one favor. Make this 3-day weekend a good one. You got me? You got me, boys? All right, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.